Dear participants, we can welcome the next keynote session by Payal, founder, Peonies Digital, on the topic of how marketing automation techniques are revolution the digital marketing industry. Ms. Payal.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Please turn on your video also. That's great. Ms. Payal, an young, dynamic Google certified professional who thrives for the business success, working with multi-industry entrepreneurs and helping them to achieve their desired ROI, having 6 years of experience in diversity marketing channels and founder of Peonies Digital. Ms. Payal, please take over from here.
Thank you so much for having me here. I would love to present the presentation or share my experience with audience about the topic, how marketing automation is revolutionizing the digital marketing industry. My fellow speakers have already shared how digital marketing is growing day by day and why there is a need of digital marketing into the businesses, why businesses have adopted the digital marketing. Right. So I am here to take over the session to the next level about how we can manage our digital marketing practices in a better manner. Like many companies are doing digital marketing activities. They are generating good amount of leads. They are generating good amount of revenue. But what is happening? They are losing out the customers. They are not able to keep up with the customer regularly. What they are doing, they are acquiring the customers and not doing any follow-ups, and the things are arising like they are end up in losing the customers. The hard work they put in to acquire the customer, they lose and don't make the follow-ups. So that is where the marketing automation activities came into light. So I would like to present my screen to take it forward. What is marketing automation? Basically, it refers to the performing routine marketing activities using artificial intelligence or the usage of technology to increase the productivity and engagement with the prospects and the customers in order to maximize the consumer retention and shorten the sales funnel. What do I mean by this? For example, we can take a case study like you are working in an organization, and what you have to do, you have to send the newsletters to your readers every week, every month. What you are doing, you are manually importing the list, you are manually writing up the emails, sending them. So it is manageable until you have less number of user count, right? But when we talk about the user count is in lakhs, 10 lakhs, millions, billions, what will you do? It is, you might take help of the technology into that case. So we have introduced, like you can say in the marketing automation, we have tools where we can automate this process so that you don't have to manually input the data, manually delete the unsubscribers, manually send the emails weekly, monthly, or the fortnight. What marketing automation has done, they have eased out this process. Not just the email marketing, it has also introduced various activities which are helping brands to generate the revenue, like reminding the audience about their product and services, what they are doing, what their requirements are. It has increased the real-time interaction with the audience. I would like to show you the use cases of marketing automation and how we have to set up the marketing automation. Before starting with the use cases, I would like to introduce why and how you can set up the marketing automation. As I just told, that why does the need of marketing automation arise? It arises because the user base on the internet has increased to the billions. Every second person is using internet these days, and it is increasing day by day. So queries are popping up on Google, as introduced by one of the fellow speaker, that how SEO is increasing and how people have started interacting with the website. I told you that there's a management required to manage all the leads, all the email lists and everything. So how we have to implement the marketing automation and how it works? First of all, we have to identify what our goal is, like what we want to achieve by implementing the marketing automation. Marketing automation could be implemented for anything. Like if you want to send the WhatsApp notification, WhatsApp messages to your users, you have to make the follow-up for the conferences, you have to send the emails, you have to do the abandoned cart recovery or anything. You have to discover what your goal is. Then you have to plan the funnel accordingly, that how you are going to acquire the customers, what you are doing, how you have planned, what is your objective is, and at what stage your objective is going to fulfill. You have to create bit of milestones. Then we talk about the tools implementation. There are plenty of tools present in the market which we can use to implement the marketing automation activities. I will introduce with some of the tools in the further slides. Then the fourth thing what we have to do is to analyze the results, that whatever we have aimed for, we are achieving it or not. We have to do this activity. So let's take forward to the use cases of marketing automation and how they are revolutionizing the industry. Initially, the push notification was introduced. Now, let me tell you about what push notification is. Whenever you use a mobile phone, you might have browser in it, you might be using some applications on it. It asks you, do you want to switch on the notification? Browser asks you, allow the notification or disallow. What you generally do, you might disallow the notification, but some of the audience is really allows the notification in the topic which they are interested in, right? So what happens by switching on the push notification, brands get access, the websites get access to interact with the audience in right when they're using the mobile phone without them having on this website. So push notification brings the traffic to the website. Push notifications reminds them that this particular sale is going to get live on the platform, this particular activity is happening on the platform, they should attend, they must attend that particular activity or participate in it. Let me take an example of our food delivery apps. Here in India, we have a very famous food delivery app named as Zomato. What they do at the time, at the morning time, at the evening time, at the afternoon time, what they do, they just drop a notification. Did you had your lunch? If not yet, just tap on Zomato and make an order. So what they are doing, they are reminding the audience that this is the lunch time. You have to come and order the food from Zomato if you haven't prepared yet. So push notifications are playing very great role in acquiring customers back on the platform while they are doing some other activities and not interacting with your brand in that particular moment of time. Then the second use case we can do by using the marketing automation is follow-ups. What is follow-up? Like if somebody has filled up the form on your website, they have any query, they might fill up a form on your website. We all keep the contact form on our sites, right? So once they fill up the form, what we are doing, we are just viewing the form into our emails and not doing any follow up until 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or the agent is assigned to call them. Meanwhile, they might forget about what they have filled and they might lose interest into that or find some other options. So if we can set up a follow-up system to them about beginning the conversation, about understanding their query, or about making them understand what their requirement is and how we can help them. For this, I have one interesting case study which I would like to show. That particular case study is of a painting company, that's very renowned company into India, that is Berger Paints. I would like to show how they interacted with me when I applied on their website for this service. You can have a look. What did, as soon as I filled up the form on their website, they just send me the message on WhatsApp by asking, thank you for placing your request for Berger Express painting service. Berger Express painting service is hassle-free painting service that gives you home the perfect makeover while following all safety protocol. Then they asked to confirm me my details and they asked to proceed further. I asked, yes, I would like to proceed further. That was the area pin code. Then they give my details and completed my thing, asked the question set, like what my address is, what kind of painting service I need. They introduce all these things, like these are the services we have, which one you want to pick up. I picked up the service as painting and painting service twice from this particular service panel. Then they move to the next step, what kind of service I need, whether I need the interior service only or the exterior service or the both. I selected the both. Then they ask the next question, what the carpet area is. I gave them the idea of my carpet area as well. They asked me how soon I want to get this particular service. Then I told them that I am planning to get this particular service within the next week. So what happened? That is how they filtered my query. Like, if a particular representative was going to call me and asking me these questions, they have to hire a resource to manage all this, right? So instead of hiring a resource for doing for making a calls or by doing the activities, instead what they did, they set up a marketing automation activities, which has helped them to interact with me in real time or the time suitable to me, because WhatsApp chat could be accessible to any time, and the representative would have called me as per my time slots, right? So that made easier for them to filter out the queries which are actually interested or not. Instead of wasting their time, they have introduced this automation technique into the lead filtration system. So this is what the follow-up thing can be. This is the lead filtration activity, and that is how Berger has got the very real inquiry and filtered one without wasting any time, without wasting a resource, without making a follow-up process very lengthy. They made it very short and clear. So this is how marketing automation is being used into the industry. Now, let's move to the other case studies, other use cases where we can implement the marketing automation. I apologize for the slow movement of my slides. Further case studies for further use cases of marketing automations are like, we can use into the lead segmentation as well. As you saw, I interacted with the Berger Paints on WhatsApp. Somebody might have interacted with them on a phone call. Other person might have interacted with them on their Facebook page. The third person might have interacted with them on their Instagram profile or via email. So they have multiple segments from there, from where they are acquiring the leads. And what they have to do, they have to segregate those leads in order to measure the platform performance. So we can implement the marketing automation into the CRMs where leads could be segregated and leads could be placed in such a manner so that each individual platform should show their performances and the ROI measurement from that. And the third case where we can apply the marketing automation is gamification. Now, what gamification is? Gamification is like building a reward system or building a activity that might give incentive to the users. For example, you might have heard about the refer and earn kind of system. If not, let me introduce you with that. For example, if we are talking about a brand, let's take H&M or Zara or any other brand you might aware of. They might tell you to refer a friend in order to get the 10% discount coupon code on your next purchase. What is this? This process is the gamification. They are rewarding you in order to bring new customers to their platform. And what you will do in order to gain that particular 10% discount, you will invite your friends to come up to the Zara's platform to buy products, and so that you can get the 10% discount. So to proceed with this procedure, companies cannot do manual work, right? They cannot call each of the customer to tell them to refer a friend. It will take lot of efforts and time. In order to save these efforts and time, marketing automation gamification techniques are introduced, which will be helpful for the audience, for the brands to proceed with this procedure. Next, what thing we can where we can apply this marketing automation? In query handling, as I reflected in the Berger paints, or we come across with the chat bots, we come across with the video bots on several websites where people are discussing with the chat bots what their requirements are, what why they are there on the website, why what they are searching actually, and how many queries they have resolved yet. Whether chatbots might recommend them some articles, chatbots might tell them that these are the resources which we have, which might be favorable for you. You can have the things which you are looking for. The chatbot could help them to find the resource they are planning to look. So this will help users to stay intact with the website and helps the brand to hold the customers on their website and reducing the bounce rate. Another use case is post scheduling. Like if you want to post something on the social media, you might believe in posting on all social media at once. For example, this particular conference is being live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and other places. What we are doing, we are making it live from one place to all the platforms. We are not going to the each and every platform manually to ask the audience to join. We are live from here. We are hosting the conference from here, and this is being displayed live on several platforms. So this is what we call the post scheduling or multitasking at one from one point of source, right? Then where other case study is personalization. For example, you have a big email list, or you have a big number of data which in which you want to follow up to them, or you want to reach out to them and ask them what is happening into their life, just an example. Or you want to show them some offers, personalized offers to them. What you will do, you might wish to send them messages by their name only, so that it feels more personal to them. Rather than sending a random hello, you could have sent the hello Payal, hello Shreya, or any other name the person possesses. So in the data, you might have mapping of the customer name, email, and phone number. I'm assuming all this as your company is doing the digital marketing. So you might have the data segregated into the sheets or into your database or into your CRMs. What you like, what would you like to do with that data? You might follow up with them by using the personalization, by personalization using their name, using their previous requirements, or whatever the personalization columns you can create. So marketing automation tools can help you in that as well. Third, they can also help you in creating the media. Do you know how interesting it is? What if I say you can create a video by giving the inputs, by giving the text inputs, the video will be created. And why I call it marketing automation? Because the marketing and videos are, we need to create a lot of marketing videos. As a digital marketer, I do create lot of videos for my clients, for myself. So these tools are really helpful for me and the fellow people like me who are looking out to create the solutions for video creation right away, marketing video creation especially. There are the websites where templates are there and you can give the textual input, and then they create the medias for you, like small videos, PPT, and textual content. Though they are developing platforms, I would not say they have mastered the art of video creation by themselves, but I must say they are developing platform and will be very amazing in the near future. So I would recommend you to use those platforms as well. In the end of the presentation, I would definitely tell you the kind of tools I had discussed about, and you can start the marketing automation activities with. Then I'm coming to the abundant cart recovery. This is the most, or you can say, blessing to the e-commerce industry. What happens? People usually visit to the websites, and what they do, they just put the product into their cart and then move. They don't buy. We don't have any source to remind them that you have left the product in your cart, why you're not buying that, or we would like to give you a discount coupon on your cart value. We, we should be able to do this, right? So this all activity has made possible by marketing automation. There are tools into the industry which are helping out to make these abundant cart recovery, which is helping the e-commerce brands to generate a good number of revenue. Into the recent studies shown by WebEngage and the Similar Web suggest that e-commerce industries have seen 0.89% of growth into their revenue by using the abundant cart recovery. And users also feeling overwhelmed that brands are giving the discounts to them, brands are reminding them that particular product is present into their cart. Then the next use case is of the telemarketing. Now we have introduced the bots into the telemarketing as well. Bots can make a call on behalf of you and filter out the audience which is actually interested. You might have experienced someday, you might have received a call from a particular company. See, you are qualified for this particular offer. If you would like to know more about this, just tap on the button 1 or 2 as per the IVF selections. And next use case is the most interesting and the most useful for all the digital marketers out there, that is advertising target. We call the remarketing activity. How all this is happening? This is all happening by using the marketing automation only. Advertising targets as in remarketing activity. Somebody is interacting with your brand and they are able to view all the related advertisement into their feed on their social media platforms, on the website they are browsing in, or the videos they are viewing. How this all is happening? This is all happening by using the marketing automation tools. Next, I already discussed about the data filtration. So now I would like to introduce you all with some of the industry leaders which are into the marketing automation and helping to provide the solutions that I have discussed just. One of the most famous and the most used marketing automation tools are represented here. Marketo is by Adobe. Marketo is present in the industry. Zoho Automation, Oracle Marketing Cloud, Salesforce, IBM Marketing Cloud, HubSpot, Active Campaigns. Several tools like them are leading the industry of marketing automation. How they are helping us? They have provided us with the suite by which we can implement all the use cases which we have discussed. Adobe Marketing Engage platform and the Marketo has all the tools, all the hooks, all the APIs which we need to implement all the requirements, all to meet our all goals. These platforms are helping out to us in achieving our desired goal by using multiple hooks, multiple APIs, and multiple, you can say, the multiple widgets which we can implement to achieve our goal and to engage with the customers in real time. They are actually the blessings for the marketeers who are looking forward to automate their marketing processes. As earlier I discussed about the email marketing, there are several tools which are helping out to build the email marketing list, out of which one is the MailChimp, second is the Aweber, and several tools like that. Then I discussed about the follow-up system or the CRM. There are a lot of CRM into the industry, but which I am using a Salesforce CRM, and also the NeoTop, which are recently introduced, and you can say they're affordable to everyone. I am also using the Zoho automation tools for several things. Likewise, you can also implement all these tools into your industry to automate the tasks you are doing on the repetitive basis. As I said, let me tell you one case study. I was working in the morning with one of my clients. I had to post like 20 posts straight away on the social media platforms. What I did, there was a problem with their platform. There was a problem with the pages. So what I did, I posted it manually. 20 posts on Facebook, 20 posts on Instagram, 20 posts on LinkedIn, the similar posts. That took my 2.5 hours. But what if I could have implemented a tool like Buffer or Hootsuite, which are helping us to plan our post in well in advance. They are helping us, they are providing us a platform where we can connect our different marketing channels and post at once. So it could have saved our 2 hours. We could have spent just 30 minutes in connecting our all channels and post, creating a set of posts, and the buffer could have posted on behalf of us on all the rest marketing channels. So that is how the marketing automation industry or the marketing automation tools are saving your time, saving your money, increasing your productivity, increasing the accuracy, and helping you to meet the deadlines. Now I'm going to talk about that what kind of growth we can see into the marketing automation industry. And into the past decade, the digital marketing industry has grown exponentially. Likewise, the need of marketing automation tools is increasing day by day. So I would like to show the statistics by finance segment of yahoo.com. They have predicted that the US present market present market size of you can say the present market cap of marketing automation industry is 5.2 billions, which is expected to reach by 9.5 billion dollars in 2027. These are the statistics presented by financeyahoo.com. So this is the expected growth that is coming up into the marketing automation industry. Isn't it interesting? This is where the new digital is going to be. All the tasks which are going into the manual fashion in the upcoming days, they might be done by using the tools only. Tools are getting training from machine learning, AI. Every day there are new tools introduced into the market, which are helping out the marketeers to perform their tasks fastly, quickly, and accurately. So likewise, I would like to introduce you with some of the basic tools which you can implement without the help of any expert into your business, or by reading the resources on their website, and which might be actually useful for you. These are few tools which you might be aware of if you want to implement your marketing automation or you want to start with the marketing automation. IFTTT. This is the tool which helps you to create the hooks, create the applets, in which you can instruct the platform do the certain activity. Then comes with the Pabbly. Pabbly will help you to post simultaneously on multiple platforms. Buffer will do the same activity. Hyperice will help you to personalize the landing pages, personalize the videos, images, and lot more. I would recommend you to explore this tool. MailChimp again is the email marketing tool and the landing page builder. It also helps you to create the very engaging landing pages, which will help the marketeers to convert the audience rightly. And now I would like to ask my audience about their views on how consumers are behaving with the tools, what consumers are doing. If you find something new on the website, what you might be doing. I would like to ask everybody, kindly drop some questions or some suggestions, your views into the chat box so that we can take over those topics further.
Ms. Payal, thanks for your presentation and appreciate the time you took here.
Thank you.
Dear participants, please raise question in the chat box so that Ms. Payal can address on that same. And we received the first question: is the automate reply important for small scale business?
For this question, I would like to say it doesn't matter whether your business is small scale or a big scale. You should implement the available tools which comes into your affordability or by which are present on the particular platform. Like Facebook has automated reply options, Instagram has automated reply options. So I recommend to implement the available tools which are there, so that when the consumer comes to your platform, they should be able to find a two-way interaction system rather than viewing the boring website or viewing the only page. They should be able to interact with your platform as well. In order to build the two-way communication, I recommend one should implement all these tools or implement the tools available to them for marketing automation, regardless of small scale business or big scale business. There are tools into the industry for all sizes of businesses.
And also, Ms. Payal, please share your contact, email IDs, and everything in the chat box so that they can utilize it later also.
Sure, I have presented the details into my presentation as well and sharing it into the chat box for
Yes, please.
future references. I am present as digital marketer Payal on all the social platforms, and my email address is connectwithdmp@peoniesdigital.com. I am putting it into the chat box for the further reference.
Thank you, Ms. Payal.
Thank you so much for hosting me and giving this opportunity to speak up on the particular topic that interests me and might be helpful for the audience as well. Thank you so much, GDMS, Textile American University as well.
Thank you, Ms. Payal. And thank you so much for your interest and attention, participants.